Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So today we're going over to Batemans Brewery from Wainfleet near Skegness in Lincolnshire for their Mocha coffee chocolate beer. A beer that Raggy's Beer Reviews has more of a connection with than a lot of beers. Now, and I'll tell you why. Brewed with Arabica coffee and Belgian chocolate, 6% ABV. I'll read the back in a minute. I'll just pour it out though. Let's get a nice pour going. Nice drop of smoke on the top there. Yeah, let's dive in. So, 2024. Oh, look at that, beautiful. So, while it breathes a little bit, so back in 2012 at the Great British Beer Hunt at Sainsbury's, I was working in Sainsbury's on the Beers, Wines and Spirits department. 3 beers, local beers, came into the to the brew, to the pub, shop even. I'll get there in the end. Yeah, it might be Christmas, but I'll get there in the end. But anyway, Mocha was one of those beers, along with Castle Rock, Screech Owl, and Blue Monkey's 99 Red Baboons. I did my best to promote all 3, knowing that they are local brewery beers. Wold Top's Scarborough Fair was also one of the beers at the time. And as far as memory serves me, Mocha was the winner of the Great British Beer Hunt. So that's amazing. Amazing for Batemans. And the fact that it was there, getting a bit of support from me at the time, and this was like 6 years before I did beer reviews, even started doing beer reviews and started doing anything on social media. I think it was about 2012 when I actually first went on Facebook for the first time. Well, it might have been before that actually. It might have been. Because it was around that moment when I found out that I'd got a brother and sister that had been adopted at birth. Families, Anyway, on the back of this, it reads, and if you've read and watched any of these Batemans Beer Reviews from me, you'll know that I read it all, and I do it because it's what it says on the bottle. It's part of the journey of the beer. Anyway, our story is one of enterprise and innovation, always looking forward whilst remaining true to our family roots. After 4 generations, Batemans is still fiercely independent. Honesty, creativity and gritty determination fuel our passion for our beers. A coffee and chocolate stout sensation. Mocha is brewed with genuine Arabica coffee, fine Belgian chocolate and locally grown roasted barley malt. It is rich, enticing and well-rounded. Go on, give your taste buds a wake-up call. 6% ABV. And there we go. So as we can see, it's a lovely black pour. The head is dissipated already, but you can see the remainder of a white head on there. And a bit of carbonation going off. Let's dive in. Oh, smell the chocolate. One of these days, I'll look on the internet and get one of these clone recipes and brew some of the Batemans beers using clone. I've seen a site and I'm just waiting for confirmation off the site tonight about their kits, and their kits are interesting. They're priced, a good price that I'm willing to buy and pay. So I'm going to be buying 3 grain brewing kits, and 2 grain brew, 1 extract from a brewery I've never heard of, company, and I've been in homebrew 17-18 years and I've never heard of this company. You know, I've brewed a lot of beer, wine and other things over the years, so to have a new one to me it's really interesting, and I'm happy to support somebody else rather than the big guys. You know, I'm also happy to reciprocate where somebody does a good turn towards me and do one back as well, because that's the way, you know, we should all be really in life. So no, cheers all. Now, bearing in mind, this is a little bit cool. If I was going to drink Mocha at its optimum, I would have it in the warm room, drinking it room temperature. Certainly not in a shed. So there's my proviso. As with all porters and stouts, much better, warmer. And there you get your head's back there just for a glimpse. Gotta be honest, not getting the ABV at all. It could be a 3% at the moment, just not. It's not tasting like a 6%, which is it's both good and dangerous in ample form, isn't it? You know. So this year, 2024, is the 150th anniversary of Batemans Brewery, and they seem to be doing some lovely collabs with breweries. One coming up with the good people at Blue Monkey Brewery, you know, a local to me brewery. I mean, Batemans are local. They're Lincolnshire and I'm in Nottinghamshire, so literally straight across the border, albeit a 2-hour drive to their brewery. And for Christ's sakes, don't go through Boston on the way back. Blimey. There's a shock around there, although I did see a lot of Batemans pubs in Boston. So that was nice. It was like, we're driving down these roads and oh, there's a new pub. What pub's that then? Oh, it's a Batemans pub. Should have got the wife to do some videos as we're driving by. Drive-by videos for my channel. But yeah. Very much Bateman's country, you know. Lincolnshire is their part of the world. It's a shame really, because Bateman's keeping to their family traditions, keeping going. And then I look at Nottingham and what we've lost. We lost Shipstons. We lost Home Ales. I've lost Hardy and Hanson's. And these big nasty breweries have come in, took and Mansfield as well. Mansfield Brewery we lost. And these, yeah, like I say, these companies have come in, these conglomerate bloody macro breweries have come in, took the breweries over, closed the breweries, got the pubs, ditched the beer in some ways. Do you see a Home Ales beer these days? You do not. Do you see any Hardy and Hanson's beers these days? Only one. I only see one. And that's at Christmas. Rocking Rudolph. Shipston's beers are now brewed by a little microbrewery in Basford who've took the name back. And begs that question. There was a Home Ales microbrewery. And you know, if one had the pennies, and I hadn't, so you know, I'd love to bring back Home Ales, you know, in a microbrewery, you know, a nano brewery form, with a little tap room, and have Home Ales, eh? And try to bring back the recipes. Although maybe, from what I hear, some of them are a bit dodgy in the back, in the grand scheme. But you know, losing heritage that was handed down by, you know, generations. And what I read on the back of the Batemans, I mean, I obviously don't know anybody from Batemans. I've interacted a little bit on social media before, and obviously I've done a fair few reviews, either on cask in a pub, which is a speciality of mine, you know, little short reviews, just to let you know what the beer's tasting like. Or like now in the beer room, doing a more fuller review. But you know, family is everything. Decent family at least. Yeah. Yeah. I'm lucky that my little family around me are really, really good. Yeah. Can't say the rest of the world, but there you go. You know, it is what it is. And now the aroma's really kicking in. Now it's that time to breathe. Breathe. Almost a bourbon-esque aroma coming off this. Give it 10 minutes and you'll understand what I mean. You'd assume that's got a bit of barrel in it. It's bonkers, isn't it? Absolutely bonkers how beer changes with air. Unless my nose has got a bourbon barrel-aged nose on my nose. Filter. Don't think so, because I don't smell it any other time. But there you go. And breathe. Easter is here now. You won't see this till probably tomorrow, Good Friday, or even Saturday. You know, it is what it is. I'm a day or two in front. I've got other beer reviews to put on, and I try not to chuck multiple beer reviews from the same brewery on, because it winds. Well, I don't know if it winds people up or not. And again, I'm not sure if anybody's actually doing reviews these days. I know that Kent Beer Reviews, one of his reviews came up on my phone today. Been a while, that has. I've not seen one for ages. Rampant Lime, one of his beer reviews came up. And a beer hall from Bullman. But maybe one from Hopzine the other day. But I was seeing them from Andy's beer reviews quite a bit. Don't see anything from Scott these days. I know he's changed his channel to Scott Reviews Things or something along them lines. I assume that Wanda has come off the YouTube, and I can understand that, you know. YouTube can be both invigorating, but it also can be, especially when you get idiots, it can be, you know, ignore it and leave it, fuck it, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Social media is a tool, and powerful tool these days. Powerful. If you go viral, it's enough to earn a life off and a living. And someone made me chuckle the other day in a chat, and there was an assumption that I earn a lot of money off YouTube, and I'm like, you're joking, aren't you? Yeah. Absolutely joking. I'm obviously not gifted in the game, and you know, I put a lot of effort into social media, and yeah, it owes me a hell of a lot of money. Yeah, and I'm certainly not getting holidays, going to theme parks all over the world or like that. I have to work every week just to go to the pub at the weekend, and that's above my normal hours, because all my normal money goes into the bills, and as they get larger and larger, the bills. So yeah, it does feel, you know, when we talk about money, it does feel that I'm getting poorer every single year. And a time where we used to go to Disney. We went to Disney 4 times in like 7 years. And now there's not a chance in God's green earth. Yes, we do go out more than we've ever done. On a Saturday for a couple of hours. Sometimes 2 or 3 hours, sometimes about 6 or 7 hours. All depends. But yeah, the costings, even if I didn't do that and saved up all year round, I still don't think that I'd be able to do an holiday in Disney at this time of my life, and it's quite sad, really. And with the world being in the way it is at the moment, it's such a strange world. Anyway, on with the beer. 15 minutes, blooming heck. Chocolatey beer that after so many minutes has developed like a barrel-aged bourbon-esque quality going on with it, and I don't think I've ever had that off it, so that's different for me. Cracking beer, a lot of history, a lot of shared history between me and Mocha, Mocha. But in any case, would I drink it again? Hell yes. At room temperature next time, not shed temperature. Out of 5, a good 4.4 out of 5 for me for this one. Thank you for watching. See you soon.